Kaline, with 2 hits in 1 inning, 2 runs scored, drove in runs with each of his hits, 1 the first hit, 2 the second hit. There she goes! No doubt about it! Home run! Al Kaline, 3rd straight hit. His 2nd home run. He now has driven in 8 runs. So he leads in home runs and in RBIs in the World Series. And in hits. They have their big hitters coming up with runners on base. The Cardinal bullpen busily engaged again. Kaline homered off Washburn earlier in the series. There's a smash, base hit. The run's going to score. Stanley races to 3rd. McAuliffe has scored. It's 3-0 in favor of Detroit. And the St. Louis fans are a little unhappy now. This is the Detroit Tigers he faces this afternoon. Cash hits his first pitch. Base hit. Another run is in. Kaline racing for 3rd. And the Tigers have a 4-run lead. Cash didn't fool around at all. Jim Northrup, who hit 2 Grand Slam homers in 1 game earlier this year. Well, they're loaded for him now.
Ball bounced out to Kaline Tribute, his first time up. The pitch is swung out. There's a drive down the right field into the corner. He'll be in for a big hit. 80 extra bases. Now is digging for 2nd. He's in with a stand up double. A 2-base hit for Al Kaline. Hit number 3,000 in his Cardinals career of 22 years. And the St. Louis Tigers with the first stand of the bases.
Hello, everyone. Greg Amsinger in Studio 3 with sad news to report. Al Kaline, a first ballot Hall of Famer, has passed away. A part of baseball royalty, Kaline spent all 22 of his big league seasons with Detroit, recording over 3,000 career hits. In the 1968 World Series, Kaline batted .379 with 8 runs batted in to help Detroit knock off St. Louis in 7 games. Here now, Brian Kenny, as he looks back at the memorable baseball career of Mr. Tiger.
Famed number 6 Al Kaline connects for a beauty.
He's the greatest Tiger of all time, as far as I'm concerned. He set the standard for me and every other Tiger.
There's nothing he couldn't do. Hit, run, field, throw. Great team man.
Al Kaline played his entire 22-year career in one city, Detroit. For more than a half-century, as a superstar ball player, television broadcaster, and front office executive, Al Kaline has personified the Detroit Tigers like no one else.
He was a great player. He could do everything. And he was a clubhouse leader, too. He was a good guy. People looked up to him. He had a long career. He was Mr. Tiger.
1 week after signing with the Tigers on his high school graduation day, Kaline found himself in a big league lineup at the age of 18.
Obviously, I was very, very nervous, very scared, but once I got the glove in my hand, the bat in my hand, then I had a certain amount of confidence.
The exciting youngster who went straight from the sandlots to right field on the Detroit Tiger team, leaping Al Kaline.
At the age of 20, Kaline would become the youngest player in Major League history to win a batting title, hitting .340 in 1955. He finished second in the MVP voting to Yogi Berra that year, hurt by the Tigers' 5th place finish.
Kaline's .340 really stood out. The next highest average was .319. And that year was like a launching pad for him. It shot him up high up into the baseball firmament, and he stayed there for the next 2 decades.
You throw him sinker away, he would hit the line drive to right center field.
And there's a line drive single to center.
But if you made a mistake on the inside half of the plate, boom, he hits the ball out of Tiger Stadium.
Selected to play in 18 All-Star games, Kaline was a 10-time Gold Glove winner in right field.
I was a much better outfielder than I was a hitter. And I really took a lot of pride in playing the outfield.
He was a flawless outfielder, as good a right fielder as ever lived.
Kaline makes a leaping catch.
After finishing near the bottom of the American League standings for the better part of 15 years, Kaline's Tigers finally broke through, capturing the 1968 pennant. After falling behind Bob Gibson's Cardinals 3-1 in the World Series, the Detroit veteran singled in the go-ahead runs late in Game 5.
There's a drive into right center, a base hit for Kaline, a run in. There's another one coming in, and the Tigers have taken the lead.
That hit sparked a series comeback that resulted in a Tigers championship in 7 games.
Detroit's the new world champion.
Well, it's a big thrill, and we've been waiting a long time. Everybody in Detroit, I have, and it's a tremendous feeling.
In the only fall classic of his career, Kaline batted .379 with 8 RBIs. By 1974, Al Kaline had become Detroit's full-time DH as he entered into the last year of his career. Kaline needed 139 hits to reach 3,000. He would become the 12th player to join the 3,000 hit club on this double off Dave McNally. Mr. Tiger retired at age 39 after the 1974 season with a final hit total of 3,007.
You know, I've been very lucky. In fact, sometimes I feel I've been one of the luckiest people in the world. I played on all-star teams with the greatest players in the game. I was able to finish with over 3,000 hits. I played on the World Championship team. But most of all, I was able to make my living playing a game that has been my whole life.
After a 22-year playing career, Kaline became just the 10th player named to the Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility. A Detroit legend, a baseball immortal, Al Kaline will forever be known as Mr. Tiger.
And little did I know that of June of 1953, when I had to choose a ball club to play with, I can never tell you how much that I thank God that I chose Detroit.